Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
Okay, so uh, regarding that, our yesterday session, any doubts? You want to ask something?
No, as for yesterday's session, I don't have any doubt, but there's one request at the end of the session. I think I will need around 5-10 minutes of your time because I have an existing dashboard and I need a little tweaks onto the dashboard. So I need your help. Yeah.
Okay. Is it your production, like on the
Yeah,
production?
yeah.
Okay. So in the meanwhile, servers come, like starts up and running. Let's do some quick review of what we covered yesterday. So Hari, so today it's your turn. Would you like to help us, like what we covered yesterday?
Yes, sir. So yesterday we learned about the Prometheus graph, the dashboard. Okay. So we learned about the how to add an panel in that, and to add the multiple expression queries, and um, also we learned about the the runtime and build information in that dashboards. What is that and exactly, and then we see in the tsdb status where we can where the Prometheus data has been stored, and after that we have seen the command line configuration. So basically that is uh, in the Prometheus .yaml we have seen a lot of sections. So if you want to add anything on that, so we can get from that command line. Then we have seen the Prometheus.yaml GUI, where we no need to go to the server and check that. We can get in the Prometheus graph itself. Then we have seen how to create a rules. There are some inbuilt metrics are there in the Prometheus graph. So, but if you want to create a composite rules, there is an option. We have to create a Prometheus rule YAML in the Prometheus server, and then we can add the record, the rules in that. Okay, and using a promo tool, we can check the syntax, okay, of that rule which we have been added, and then we have to restart the Prometheus. Then in the graph we can see that rules is being applied or not, and so there is an option called Open Prometheus where we can check that metrics being the rule which you have been added, and
Yes.
because so the existing memory med doesn't gives you the exact value, the label value in a proper format. So we try to composite it using percentage value.
Yeah. So please, we can create our own rule, like customize the rules as well, right? This is what you mean
Correct.
by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. chalo, but this sounds good. That so Chetan, would you like to add something in it?
No, I think yeah, he has covered pretty much of it. So yeah.
Okay, okay, good. So yeah, these are the things. Okay, so let's start with the like. So I hope I will get the right answers today. Like on which port Prometheus server runs?
It's 9010.
Okay, Chitra.
We were right yesterday also, no? I mean,
Huh?
no, is it? We weren't right yesterday, is it?
Mm, I don't remember, but there was one like either I think she. I don't know who was the person, but the answer was like only one person gave the right answer. Anyways, I'm not going to complain your parents for that, but so Chitra, what he said, is he right? Like on which server, on which port it
Yeah,
runs?
yeah. The
What's that?
target is on 9100 and correct only, right? Yeah, the
And
target
and
Yeah.
server and the Prometheus server is on 9010, I believe.
Prometheus is on 9090.
No, is it?
Is it on 9090?
No.
See,
Hmm.
start listening for connections 9090.
90.
So
The
I
other
have
one
doubt.
is in 9100, right? I mean, the target and all are in 9100. No, is it the instance which we are looking
Yeah, that instance, like target node runs on 9100.
at?
Prometheus server runs on 9090.
9090.
Yeah, Hari, you were saying something?
Sir, like my Prometheus is been started, but how you access this IP, this 13235?
Okay. You are running this server on your local machine or on any
EC2
cloud?
cloud.
Okay. There must be some issue with your network setup. Once this session gets completed, just remind me that firstly we'll take your like what's your like we'll, t- we'll we'll start with like what's your query you have, and then we'll go to the Chetra. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So right now, guys, today we are going to cover up the thing related to alerting.
Huh.
All right. So yeah. So till now, what we did. Let me create this file. So yeah, how we created customized rule Prometheus dot underscore rules dot YAML, right?
Yeah.
And in that file we mentioned like groups. Then there is a list we created custom rules. Then we created rules in which there was one record. We defined node memory, mem free in progress, expression 100 minus. Okay, this new expression. Well, let's stick to the one which we covered yesterday. New memory, mem free
It's divided by
as node
memory,
memory mem total
total bytes.
bytes. Okay, so this was
Uh,
the rule we created.
record name is pro person.
Okay, so first, all right. Thanks for correcting me. Now, what we do next? Like check it through from tool
Okay.
rules Prometheus underscore rules.yaml. Correct? Then find the next weekend we will cover TLS authentication, like how we can enable security on Prometheus, and to start Prometheus as a service. Only these two things are left. Then we'll cover Grafana, right? Right now, what I'm doing, I need to I look for the process ID, then I kill that process. So this is not the best practice, but there is a setup for that. So I don't want to go to it every time I create a infra because it's a time taking. So that's why I'm doing this. But in production, don't go like stop start Prometheus the way I'm doing right now. Okay. Are you there, guys?
Yeah.
So yes, it started now. Let's see. Status and roles. Starting up. It is not start. 9090. Okay. Oh, we missed something. Hello, Chaitra Hari.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I missed something. Let me take you to the problem. I have created the file.
Mm-hmm.
This file is showing me.
That one role is created also.
This file is showing me 0 error. No error, right? One rules form.
Yeah.
Correct.
I have restarted the server, but still I can see rules in blank. What are we
Did
missing
we
here?
We have to
add it
update
in
that.
the Prometheus YAML file? I mean, this rule
Correct.
which we
Correct.
created.
Great. Smart guys. Actually, what happens when you join an organization, you don't get to see like how things are created, right, from scratch. So this should be the basics. It helps you to troubleshoot. Suppose someone has created the Prometheus and you join back and there's some issue. So until and unless you know about the configuration part, you can troubleshoot the things. See, state is unknown. It will take some time. Okay. All right. So let me cover up. Let's go to the flashback. So what we did, we created a rule. What was our requirement? Our requirement was here we had one expression, but it was not fulfilling our requirement, which was like to see the memory in percentage. So in order to get that, what we did, we customized the rules. Customization means we created a rule, defined expression, and mentioned that file in the Prometheus YAML file. Clear?
Yeah.
So now the thing is like, now what happens? You want a mechanism through which you want to get notified. Suppose out of 1 GB memory, only 2% memory is left, or 70% has been exhausted. anything.
Mm.
So you want to notification. So in that case, there is a mechanism in Prometheus. Let's get back to the architect. So what we are going to do, this is a Prometheus server, right? So we are going to, on the same server, we are going to install Alert Manager. So Alert Manager, what it Prometheus does, in Prometheus.yaml file, we will define the configuration of Alert Manager. So it will push the alerts to Alert Manager, and Alert Manager, it will call whichever platform you want to notify, like PagerDuty, email, Slack, such things. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So we are going to cover up this thing like Prometheus, Alert Manager, and this section. So Prometheus, so at the end, what it is doing? Prometheus has pulled the metrics from target node. It has stored the metrics in its timestamp TSDB, which is time series database, and then pushing the alerts to the Alert Manager, and Alert Manager, it notifies through email, Slack, or anything. All right, clear?
Yeah.
So in that case, what we are going to do, firstly, that is alert rule. So in the same Prometheus rules file, we are going to mention, see, can you see -n? I told you yesterday that in YAML, whenever we define something with hyphen, then it is considered as list of array. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's why we created one. This is, suppose, do you know the list, how it works? Like indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? Suppose there's a list in which values are A, B, C, and D. So the index starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the same logic, like we can create n number of elements within the list, which is groups. So we are going to write down an alert rule, alert underscore rules, then rules. After that, there is a keyword which is alert. Instance down. I have named this as instance down. See, always remember, whenever you define an alert, it checks basis on this expression. Here I picked up equals to 0. When you go here, can you see up? It is a built-in matrix.
Okay.
So when I click on the up, execute, can you see value 1 and 1?
Mm.
It
Yeah.
says, they see up is a metric which checks like whether the target node is up and running. Like it checks for the response code. It sends the, so what it is doing, Prometheus is sending traffic to this nav server on port 9100. If it gets the response code 200, then it considers it as up and running. Same for localhost. Why? Because it is a by default entry in Prometheus.yaml. So here, this is a already inbuilt expression. If you want to create your own expression, you can, like the way we defined it here, you can say like 100 something greater than 1, greater than some value. Okay. So right now we are going to check like whether server is up and running or not. We want to get an alert for it. So there are few things like here for 1 minute. What does it mean? It means, see here I have initialized up equals to 0, and here I'm getting 1. So what do you understand by 1 here?
We
One
have
is
one. Yeah, we have one instance which is up and running, Or when it
Exactly.
is up and running, we say it is 1.
Yes.
Whenever
And
it
when it
is
is,
not, we say it is
we say
0.
off, 0.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So we are saying it. We are saying it here like expression up equals to 0 for 1 minute. The logic behind mentioning this expression in for is we want to check the status of target node. If it is 0, value is 0 for 1 minute continuously. So it will keep on checking the target node. If its value is 0 for 1 minute continuously, then it will throw an alert. Okay. So this is how we have labeled this alert. Severity. Labeling. Why do we do labeling? Because it helps to filter out the alerts. And here it will say instance down, severity critical. See, always put labels which can be understandable, which which shows what you want to get from. Like it should reflect what you want from the expression. It should be mean sensible. Like if you suppose if you get the alert, you will see severity critical. That means it is a critical alert. So it should be something like that. Annotations are metadata. So you will be getting this statement. Instance. After that, now I'll call labels dot what labels dot instance. Why instance? Instance is a by default label. Can you see instance?
Hmm.
So what it will print? It will print instance labels dot instance. Labels we are calling this built-in label. We are calling built-in label instance. So it will print instance 10.0014 is down. So this is how you call a label. Labels keyword dot the name of the label and dollar sign. Am I clear? Any doubt?
No. No.
Hari?
Sir, above that there is a label severity dot criticals. So how it identifies that this is
This label is different. This is what we have defined.
okay?
This is the label which we have defined for this alert. Here we are calling the label, which is a, as I told you yesterday or maybe day before in our last weekend session, that these are built-in alert, built-in labels like instance, job. So we are
Correct.
calling this because whenever a notification comes, you want to know the IP of the server also, like which server is down.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Can you see? There's a topic like automatically generated labels and time series. So this job and instance, these are automatically generated labels. What is written here? When Prometheus scraps a target, it attaches some labels automatically to the scrapped time series, which serve to identify the scrapped target. So these are the labels which Prometheus automatically attaches to the scrapped time series. So whenever, suppose here, like here you see, it is scrapping the data for this server, right?
Right, sir. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it has, so I didn't do anything. I just ran up and it automatically assigned these two things. What is instance? Instance, it has put it the IP of the server, and job, it has put it the name of the job, which we defined in YAML file. So it attaches these labels automatically. So the reason why I am calling this label here is I want to know which instance is down.
Mm-hmm.
Am I clear?
Yeah.
Guys, if you are not clear, we can do it again also. Chetra,
Yeah.
am I clear? Like,
Yes. 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 I am understanding it.
so this is like we define the labels. This is a standard procedure. Like labels is a standard keyword dot the name of the label which you want to call, and this is the dollar sign. Dollar sign is, it is a simple syntax. Like when you call a variable in Python, how do you call it? Or in shell script? In shell script, we call it like dollar then name of the variable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we are calling it. But it has nothing to do with this. Don't get confused.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here the description of the alert we are going to write. See, whenever you create a label in your production, always write down summary and description, because it will have to understand why this alert is created. So instance of job. See, I'm calling job also here. Dollar labels dot job. Okay. Has been down for more minute. Right. So what we did, we just created a alert rule within the file Prometheus underscore rules.yaml. In rules.yaml, we define our custom rules and we define our alert rules. All the rules we define in this file. And what is the rule? It is the instance down. We created the rule name expression. We use this. Like it will check for the instance value 0 for 1 minute. If it is true, then it will label that alert with this, and it will print this statement while printing the alert. All right. Here we are calling the by default labels which are attached to instance and jobs. All right.
Yes.
So likewise, there is a tool for Prometheus rules. So there is another. So same tool we are going to check. See, whenever we do some changes in Prometheus underscore rules file, always check it with the help of tool, like whatever configurations we did, their syntaxes are right or not. So it says two rules successful. All right. So now after that, we are going to restart the machine. So can you see the alert here? What I did, I just clicked on alerts, and here instance down 0 active,
Mm-hmm.
inactive 1. That means there is no alert till now. There are 3 status of alert: inactive, pending, and firing. Inactive means inactive will show you like see there is a word active and inactive. Inactive, that means there is no such alert. So suppose we'll do the demo of it. Suppose if the instance goes down, like our target node goes down, so it will go to the pending state. And in pending state, it waits for 1 minute, and after that, it will go to the firing state. And when it goes to firing state, it will fire the alert. So firing state, when it goes to the firing state, alert manager fires the alert to the whatever platform we are using, like email, pager, UTS, Slack, anything. Any doubt till now?
No.
So our purpose is done, but 50% job is done. Like we have created one alert. 50% job is done. Now we want to notify, we want a notification mechanism also. Can you see the in rules also? You will see the alert, right? Its state is okay. So this is how you can check out rules on the dashboard. You don't have to go to the server again and again. All right. So now we are going to install alert manager. Okay. Then firstly, download the alert manager. You can find it from here. You can find the alert manager binary in Prometheus download section. Like this is the Prometheus homepage, right? Go to download. Scroll down, you will see alert manager. And as per your OS, you can download Darwin, Linux, Windows. You can download that. So what I did, I downloaded the package, then okay, and it has also there is go to the alert manager folder in YAML file. So it also has a YAML file. So whatever configuration we do it here. So I'm going to mention the alert. So these are the by default values, like group by alert name, group weight, group interval, repeat interval. So these values wait, it will wait for 30 seconds, interval. So these all are related to the whole group, which is alert name. That is alert name group, this whole thing. All right. See, there are two things like receivers. In receivers, we mention our the receivers. We mention our what you can say the platform where we want to send the alert. Suppose I want to take it on email. Then email configs. See here, Webhook. Webhook is also like it is a messaging tool. Like if you might have heard of it. So by default, it sends the alert to there, but we are not. We can integrate whatever platform we want, like email, Slack, anything. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So here's send. So suppose you're using send resolved. These are the parameters for that. Send resolved true. So it will send whenever our conditions is true. In two, we mention email ID from where we want to send. to where we want to send from email ID, from where we want to send, like your official email ID and email ID of your managers or the team to whom you want to send the notification. Smart host, we define the domain name of SMTP server of Gmail, which is smtpgmail.com, and colon 597 is the port number. Hello?
Yeah.
Chetra, are you there?
Yes, yeah.
So here you can mention the username of your email ID, auth username, auth identity, then auth password. You can mention the password whichever you have, like ABC, whatever password is there, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So likewise, we have a tool to check the Prometheus rule file, which is prom tool. To check the syntax of alert manager, there is a tool which is amtool /amtool, and after that, check rules alert manager.yaml. It says expected command but got check. Okay, my bad. For the Prometheus rule, it is check rules, and for alert manager, it is check configs. What is happening here? Configs. So there is an error within a file at line number 9. What it says? Field email config not found in type. Okay. Field manager.yaml. Config. Can you see what a blunder I did? Okay, another error. Okay. Yeah. Why this error? Because see, in receiver, we mentioned the name of receiver. So right now, by default, the name was webhook. All right. I have created a new receiver which is email me. So here I will mention that email underscore me. Let me check again. It shows success, right?
Yeah.
So this is the significance of this AM tool. Whenever, because like I did, I forgot few things. We are human, we can forget anything. So this tool helps to check, okay, this must be there like syntax and the keywords. It checks for that. So the difference, like in prompt tool, we use check hyphen rule, check space rules, and here it is check hyphen config. Simply check config means checks the configuration. Okay. Hello, guys, are you with me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So after that, simply just alert manager service. You need to start. Alert manager starts on 9093 port number. 9093. Okay. Alert manager. Hello. So Prometheus server runs on the port number 9090. Target runs on 9100, and alert manager runs on 9093. So what we did, we created a rule under Prometheus under rules.yaml, which was our alert tool. Second, what we did, we installed alert manager. Third thing, we created alert manager rule in its YAML file. Now, and we started the machine. Now only one thing is left, which is here. That's why I didn't cover this part. So alerting section, it is to mention the configuration related to alert manager. So here uncomment this part, alert manager colon 9093. So we have in configuration file, we have mentioned our alert manager configuration. We have mentioned rule files. We have mentioned the target nodes detail. All right. So that's why it is your, you can say Prometheus ML is the heart of this whole process. And the reason to mention everything in Prometheus is like, see, it is the core. Everything is related to it. So in Prometheus server, we mentioned target node details, alert details. Okay. Now it is starting up. Let's go to the Prometheus dashboard. It says starting up. So runtime, can you see endpoint? Yesterday, this value is was missing, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah.
so on dashboard, you can check the alert manager information, where status, runtime, and build information. So it will show you the endpoint of alert manager. So now our setup is done. Okay. Now it's time to check the alert. Go to alerts. What I'll do, I'll stop the node exporter process on target node. Okay. Now just check how it behaves. Firstly, it will check for 1 minute. After 1 minute, it will change its state to pending. Because condition here is up equals to 0 for 1 minute.
For 1 minute.
Once 1 minute gets complete, it will change its state. See, pending 1. Now it will be here. And if you
For
see,
another 1 minute.
can you see here the value?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Value is 0 now.
Hmm.
And this is the label which we mentioned, severity critical.
Yeah.
And these are the built-in labels. And this is our alert name instance down. It will be in pending for a few minutes, then it will go to firing state. State is pending, all right? See, firing.
Yeah.
So once it comes to the firing state, can you see the state firing now? So once it comes to the firing state, it will send the alert to the platform. So right now we mentioned email, so it will. I have mentioned incorrect email ID. So whichever email ID you mentioned there, it will send an alert on that. Okay. So this is how it works. So this is basically all about how Prometheus exactly works. Like it's alerting rules, alert manager, what its roles. All right. Any doubts you guys have?
Sir, in the Prometheus alert rules you have mentioned for 1 minute, but in the alert manager there is a global interval. So What is
See,
the difference?
those are two difference. See, that thing is related to the alert only.
Okay.
This value. See, there is an expression. Suppose if you have written any code like in Java or Python or any language or in shell script, we want to check that server is up and running for 1 minute or not.
Right.
This is to check the server. So what is the logic? Logic is you want to check the server is up and running or not for 1 minute. So
Right.
for 1 minute it will check the value. If value is after that it will it will send an alert.
So basically, what we are saying here is the value which we have mentioned here is the one according to which our alerts are triggered. We are more,
Exactly.
yeah,
Expression.
yeah, yeah, okay.
So
Sir, but
whatsoever
there
the
will be no delay, right? I mean,
Yeah.
percentage, like global interval, if it is.
see, global interval has nothing to do with this alert thing.
Okay.
See, server misbehaving. It has started showing an alert here, right? See, group weight, it is not global. See, these are related for route.
Okay.
Route is something else. Route is like you can say basically a root of anything. So root gets an alert. It is for that. It is nothing to do with the rules which you defined in our YAML
Oh,
file.
okay. Okay.
You need
Got
to
it.
focus on this part only. Expression value, like Chetra said, its output defines what we want, and in for this is to check the state of this expression. If you put it 1 second, suppose what are we checking here? We're checking the up equals to 0.
Correct.
If we're checking it up equals to 0 for 1 minute, if it is 0 for 1 minute, then it will trigger an error. Right now the value is 0. Earlier, what was the value? It was 1 when we were able to log in. Right now, suppose I start this thing. Okay. So it should this error should be removed. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. Yeah, they are able.
Yeah. Yeah. So can you see now instance down 0, inactive is 1, and the value. So there is no alert, right? Because it is up and running now. Okay.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
Prometheus provides inbuilt SMTP or like.
See, it is not inbuilt SMTP. It is the this smtp.gmail.com. See,
Okay.
SMTP server. This is the domain name of Gmail server.
Okay.
As if you want to get the logs on the Gmail ID, so what you will do? You will send a email to the Postfix server of Gmail, which is running on port 597, 587. Sorry. So if you search it here, network is slow. I think I don't know. There's some network issue. See, outgoing email server smtp.gmail.com. It
Oh,
is on
okay.
runs on port number 557. So see, here we are sending it to email. That's why we mentioned smtp.gmail.com. If you're sending it to Slack, so you need to mention the URL of Slack. Okay.
Okay. So I can put my
Okay,
email
so
ID and I can mention this SMTP, this
yes,
smtp.gmail.com.
yes. Okay, let's start with the yeah. Hari, can you show us?
Yes, sir.
Like, let me stop the screen.
Let me connect.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.